Hello everyone, I am Sudipta. Welcome you all to my channel CAD Tutorials. Today it's our part 3 of complete AutoCAD tutorial course. We are going to start to learn some commands and use these commands to apply here to draw these geometrical figures. Here I have taken figure 4. We will draw it first. I will start with line tool, going to line tool, clicking on the line tool. A tooltip appears. Line creates straight line segments. It is written. Clicking here, coming here on the drawing window and taking a point. I will start from this point. Here I will start from this point. So I am taking a point here. Click. You can see my cursor can move in any direction, but here we only need horizontal and vertical lines. That's why I am switching on ortho mode, clicking on ortho mode, then keeping my cursor in left direction and taking length 50. It is given here in the upward portion. So keeping cursor here, tapping 50 and pressing enter. A line of 50 length is drawn. Then going downward, the length is 50 again, 50, enter. Then going right hand side, you see here the length is 290 and then we will go upward 50 again. So 290, enter, then going upward 50 millimeter, enter, then going left hand side 63, it is given, and then moving downward. This length is 30, you can see here in the figure. So 30, enter. Then keeping my cursor left hand side and going 50 length, it is given here, 50 length, 50, enter. All these are in millimeter. In our MB setup we have already set all these things. So going upward 30 again, and then going left hand side 53 millimeter. It is here, you see 53 millimeter. So I am taking 53 millimeter, and so up to this portion we have drawn. Now we have to draw a line with an angle 135 and the length here it is given 75. So we have to learn something more to draw this line. I am switching off ortho, clicking here. Now I am typing @ then the length of the line, that is 75, then angle symbol, that is less than, and then angle value, that is 135. After this we have to press enter. I am showing you the command window portion. You see @ 75, that is length of the line, then less than symbol, then 135 angle value, then pressing enter. So you see the line is drawn at the angle 135 and length is 75. Pressing enter to come out, again pressing enter to activate the line tool again. I am taking a point here with the help of O-snap. O-snap is active. That's why I can take endpoint here, clicking and again typing the command @ distance 75, less than symbol, angle value 135, pressing enter and pressing enter again to come out the command. Now you see that the portion we have drawn is similar in the upper side. That is, upper portion is the just mirror image of this lower part. So we will use mirror tool. In our modify panel we have mirror tool. Here you see mirror tool. Clicking on the mirror tool. In our command window it is also showing select objects. I am showing you. So to select object I will use window selection procedure, that is cross window selection procedure I am taking. I am clicking here where my cursor is then clicking and moving to the left hand side and clicking here, click. You see all the objects I have drawn is selected. Now to complete object selection, I have to press enter. AutoCAD command window instruction is coming, select objects, but we have completed our selection. So to go to the next step, we have to press enter. I am pressing enter. The next option is coming, specify first point of mirror line. We have to understand the mirror line. It is a imaginary line which we will specify by clicking on 2 points. The connecting line, AutoCAD will assume this line as a plane mirror and create image with respect to that line. Here I am taking a point at the end point here, and if you see, if I take a point here where my cursor is, then the image preview is showing, it will be like this. But if I take the point horizontally here, to go horizontally, I can switch on ortho mode. I am pressing F8 to switch on ortho mode. Then I can take this point very easily. Otherwise, I can take a point outside or left hand side here also. As ortho is on, there will be no mistake. I am clicking here, no problem. But command is not completed yet. There is an option coming, erase source object, yes or no. You see in the command window, erase source object, yes or no. So what I have to do, I have to select no, clicking here. Now command is completed and mirror image is formed. Now another figure I am going to draw. Here we will use the polar coordinate system, taking line and taking a point here, switching on ortho here, keeping my mouse cursor left hand side, pressing value 120. Then I have to take an angle. You see angle is 130 and the distance is shown in the right hand side 84. So I am typing @ then distance 84, then less than symbol, then angle value 130 and pressing enter. So this line is drawn. I am keeping my cursor left hand side and typing value 72, then pressing enter. Then again I have to take an angle. You see ortho is on, but it doesn't matter. We are using polar coordinate system, that is typing @ then length of the line is 96, then pressing less than symbol and angle is 80 degree, then pressing enter again. Here angle is 80 degree, and the length was 96. Now I am going to draw the angle 45 and the length is 78 here, @ distance is 78, less than symbol and angle is 45, pressing enter. Now here you see we have to come downward, and here angle is 60, but it is with respect to 0 degree. Now we have to know the rules for angle measurement. We start 0 degree from here, then go clockwise, it is 90 degree, going again clockwise, angle is increasing 180, and again clockwise 270, and then here it is 360. But here all the values are positive. I have written here angle measurement positive direction, the arrow is showing. But if we go downward direction, or that means clockwise direction, here angle measurement is in negative direction. So if we go clockwise direction, then we have to take value negative. Here you see I am taking 60 degree but in negative direction. That's why here I have to type @ then length 150 in the right hand side given. So I have typed 150, then angle value. Before that angle symbol, that is less than symbol I have given, and angle value I am typing -60. Then pressing enter. So you see this line is drawn. Then I have to go right hand side. This length is 78. Switching on ortho mode. 78, pressing enter and enter again to complete. So new thing you have learned, the angle measurement system, that is if we go clockwise direction we have to take negative value, if we go anti-clockwise direction we have to take positive value. Again we will get a mirror image. We have drawn the left hand side and going to mirror tool again. Here is the mirror tool. I am clicking on the mirror tool, see the position. Now I have to select. I can use window selection procedure from this side to this side. So these two lines, horizontal lines, are not selected because they are not in the selection box. Even the text is not being selected because it is not completely included in the selection box. Clicking here, this part is selected, pressing enter to complete selections. Object selection is complete. Now I have to specify the mirrored line. Mirror line will be in the middle of the figure. So taking this point, and as ortho is on, I can take a point outside or downward or on this line at the midpoint, click. And finally, to finish the command, here you have to select erase source object, yes or no. I have to keep the source object. This is the source object. Its mirror image is forming. So I will keep it. So I will select the option no. And command is completed. So we have drawn the figure number 5. So we have learned use of mirror tool. I will continue with another tool, that is circle. I will draw this figure now. To draw this figure, first I have to learn how to draw circles. In our previous class I have discussed the circle tool. I am going to circle tool, clicking here. You see center and radius, because here the center radius option is activated. So to take center point, I am clicking here. Before that, see the command window, it is written circle, specify center point for circle or 2p, 3p, ttr, all these options. So I am first taking the center point here by a left mouse button click. Center is taken. Now AutoCAD is asking me to specify the radius. You see in the command window, I am moving my cursor on the command window, specify radius of the circle. We know the circle. First we are drawing the inner circle, that is with radius 30. See here, typing 30 and pressing enter. To enter in the last command used, that is circle, either I can press enter or I can press space bar. So I am entered in the circle tool again. In our OSnap setting, you see center is activated. So I am able to take this point perfectly, clicking here, because these two are concentric circles. Now the bigger circle is of radius 60 mm. Here you see I am typing 60 for radius and pressing enter. So these two circles are drawn. Now I am going to line tool. Here is the coordinate. We are getting the point because OSnap is on. Clicking here, ortho is already switched on. Moving my cursor rightward. and the length is 175. So I am tapping 175, pressing enter, then going upward direction. The total length is 76. You see here I am showing with cursor 76, enter, going right hand side, the width is 25, pressing enter, then coming downward. Here I will not type the value, I will use the O-track mode. Just at the left hand side of the O-snap button, clicking here to switch it on, then you see I will get a track line. What I am doing, I am moving my cursor here, this end point, and then slowly moving down right hand side, then slowly moving right hand side. Here you will get a cross mark, and if I click here, this point will be directly horizontally with this line, and then clicking here to complete, pressing enter to complete. Now again line tool, pressing enter to enter the line tool, clicking here, and you see I have to take here a tangent point. I have to take here a tangent point. From this point here tangentially touch. So for that, remember I am in ortho mode, so switching off ortho to make you understand. Then I am pressing shift tool and right click. Here you will get tangent from this list, O-snap list, clicking on tangent, and now if I move my cursor, no other point is activated. Here I am clicking for tangent. This will happen for once click. Now we see other O-snap options are activated. Then pressing enter. Again I am showing, I am erasing this line, clicking on it, it is deleted. So line tool taken, starting from here, click. You see here tangent is not activated in the O-snap. So I am pressing and holding shift key, then pressing right mouse button, and from here, from the list, I am taking tangent point, clicking. I am relieving shift key and coming here to take the tangent point, click, then pressing enter to come out. Another way, I am deleting it, going to line tool, and in O-snap mode, switching on tangent, coming here, taking a point here, then going this side, and here also we will get tangent, click. So when it is showing tangent, I have clicked and pressed enter to complete. Here two lines are there, a gap of 18 mm from this side and from upward side also. See, this lower line is parallel to this line, and here also the upper line is parallel to this line. So we will use now a command to draw parallel, that is offset tool. I am moving my cursor to the modify panel, and here you see the tooltip appear offset, and you see the cursor, the position of the offset tool. Here I am showing, clicking on offset tool. Now we have to see what options are coming in the command window. Let's see. Offset, specify offset distance. So we have to specify the gap between the two parallel lines by tapping. Here the length is 18 mm, so I am typing 18 and then pressing enter. Now in command window, instruction is coming, select object to offset. You see here, select object to offset. So I have to select the object, this line of which I need to draw parallel. Click to select, and then you have to take a point, you have to specify a point on which side you want to get the parallel. If I click in upward direction here, you see a preview is coming. So if I click here, that parallel will be drawn in that position at a gap of 18 millimeter, and if I click downward here, then I will get the parallel in this direction at a gap of 18 millimeter. So I will click on the upward side, but command is not completed yet because command window is saying select object to offset. That means I can again get parallel of any other line. So I am selecting the upper line and clicking downward, click. You see I have got the line. To show you the effect, I am selecting this circle and clicking outside. Selecting this circle, clicking outside. So we can get as many as possible parallels. All the circles are concentric. I can get the parallel of this vertical line also. Select and then click, select and then click. I am pressing enter. So now we will erase the unwanted portion, selecting this way, cross window selection, and here also cross window selection, and pressing enter. Now our figure is completed. Only we have to draw a line here. Though it is center line, we will draw it a normal line here. We have not yet learned how to draw center line. Clicking. Our O-snap is on and O-track is on. So we are activating O-snap button, then moving right hand side. Click here. Now switching on ortho, press F8 or click. Then I am going to left hand side and click here, then pressing enter. In the same way, I am starting from the center point, going left hand side, click here, then moving right hand side, pressing enter and enter again to activate the line tool, going here center, then going downward, moving through the track line slowly, click here and then go upward direction and click here, then press enter. So this figure is completed. Now I am showing you some more activity of offset tool. Now I am going to offset tool. Offset tool is here. The offset distance I have to type. I am taking it 10 millimeter, pressing 10 and enter. Now if I select this arc, you see in the command window options are coming. Specify a point on side to offset. So I can specify a point on which side I want to get the offset of this arc at a gap of 10 millimeter, or there is another option in the bracket, multiple. So if I click on multiple, then what will happen? You see I am keeping my cursor in a distance and going on clicking, click, 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 click. So I can get number of parallels of the arc, and if I click on this side, here also with every click of mouse I can get parallel of that arc. Now I am pressing enter, but command is not completed. AutoCAD is telling me select objects to offset. That means again I can do this. I am selecting this line and clicking this side and going on clicking. So multiple option, multiple mode is still active. This side also I can draw, pressing enter to come out, and again enter to cancel the command. Take a screenshot of these figures and try at your home. Okay, Thank you all for watching this video. If you like my video, please share and subscribe, and in our next tutorial number 4, part 4, we will meet again. Thank you. Goodbye.